visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
know MP came ready to play.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for MP.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Some big guys down front on the block, Towns and Gobert. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. And it's Jones in at point guard. And for the Lakers, they've got MP. Jackson Hayes is out there with James. Then it's...
And here's James. The second half of the season is heating up, Richard. Starts to feel like a foot race to the finish right now.
BA, it's a sprint, but it's also a marathon. Each game is a battle for positioning. If you want to make a real run, you can never stop running.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft. Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Good on the second one.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Here's MP. From down in the low post, it goes. Bryant's got 7 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Bryant. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James against Jones. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
Now here's Edwards. Boy, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Outside McDaniels. From behind the arc. Drains the triple.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Many teams try to play 2 bigs in their lineup, but without success. Trent, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, B.A., the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the 2 bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
MP, the pass to James. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Jones with the ball for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 4. Here's Edwards. Tries again. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
He anticipated it, and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house. Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Towns outside. Over James. And there's Towns on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
And look at Cat showing off the handle.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He scored 53 points, and that was a season high for him. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Going inside.
Oh, my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish. Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Reeves against Jones. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Jones, his shot is good.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
The Lakers lead by 4. Bryant with it. He's got 15. Three seconds left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
They're off to a...
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Bryant, left side. Here's the three. Nice shot by Christie.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Edwards looking it over. The kick out to Ingles. Payne, the pass to Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Bryant against Covington. Here's MP. An important score for this team. Wow, MP! That'll make the top 10.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Russell against Payne. Outside, Ingles. Covington passes to Ingles. Reed with it. Over Kleba. Reed can't hit. MP against Payne.
When we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Payne, the pass to Reed. And here's Edwards. Shoots over Bryant. LeBron with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake. He is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on MP. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
30 seconds.
Hello, folks.
Checking out Los Angeles. This hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. Tyus Jones is out there with Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones drives in. Can't hit from in close. The Lakers in the lead. Whoa, MP getting out in front on the break.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Towns outside. Edwards against Bryant. James with a steal. Hachimura outside. On the wing, Bryant guarded by Edwards. Bryant, the pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's McDaniels. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Bryant. MP with a step. Can't hit that one. And some solid defense from Towns.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's MP. He takes it in. And he goes right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Jones, the pass to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Fades and shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Bryant, no good.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. Christie comes in for Reeves. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Hachimura. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And MP throws it down hard.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Towns outside. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Jones from outside. And Bryant pulls it down. And so MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Jones, the pass to Gobert. Here's Ingles. Inside. Gobert inside. He's checked by Kleba. Gobert, no good. Here's MP. Takes it inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
The windmill flush. That is one nasty finish.
My goodness, the punch on that one. Wow. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Russell against Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 6.
I think he catches him off guard with the spin move right there.
MP against Ingles. The fader. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He's got 5.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Outside Edwards. Jones with a screen on MP. Towns outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Kleba. The Lakers lead by 7.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Edwards outside. And he can't get that one. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Los Angeles up by 9. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Christian Wood. And it's MP in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. The offensive rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's the fast break. Here's Reed. Out to Covington. There's the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. Wood finds MP. Wood, a screen on Ingles. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's MP. The rebound by Ingles.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
To the paint. Edwards. No luck on that one. Good D by Vanderbilt. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Russell. Here he goes. And then Russell with the dunk.
We love to see D'Lo go on attack, and that puts pressure on the defense.
Outside Edwards. For 3, Covington. On target from range. Covington's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. MP scanning the floor. Here's Wood. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Some changes. MP, you're up.
Where's this thing at?
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards for 3. LeBron with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work around and get a better look.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Strong drive by Edwards. MP with the block. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
"34 seconds left in the final quarter. Gobert, no good. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Driving in, and MP throws it down hard. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill.
You earned that one.
Yeah, MP.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Just about game time. Bring the pain.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron James.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's MP in at the point. As we advance through the second half of the season, Brent, how do you keep your focus as a player?
Well, what have you established, Kevin, to this point in the year? I mean, what are the habits that have gotten you to this point? Are they working for you? Are you staying consistent with those? And I think over the course of time, you're going to get more positive out of habits that are creating an environment for you to have better performances and not take you away from what the remainder of this grinding long season is all about. Oh, putting on a show with that dunk. MP just attacking the rim.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jones sets the pick for Dunn. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Reeves outside. Bryant with it. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Jones, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. And here's the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, like, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
Now Bryant. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. And James pulls it down.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Clippers delivered in a major way. He scored 22 points, and the way he shot the ball from deep was incredible, making a number of 3 balls. The latest chapter in what's been a great string of games from him. We'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on,
He is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. With a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. James Harden, third.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Some changes for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes. Christie comes in for Austin Reeves. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Hachimura. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Batum's checked in.
All three levels, LeBron James, the ultimate all-time scorer.
Pass to Harden. Batum, a screen on Russell. From deep, Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Clippers trail by 5. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Zubac kicks to Dunn. Pass to Harden. Takes a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one. Limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Now Harden following the three-point attempt by MP. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harden kicks to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
MP out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Russell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Clippers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porter passes to Holmes. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Porter from the arc. Gets it to go. From beyond the arc.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And the Lakers listen.
That's a good court.
Here's Harden. 23 points for him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And Jones sends it back. And that one's good. Russell. Clippers trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. Up top, Zubac. Wood covering. Pass to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden with a screen on Christie. Kicks it out to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Lakers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. A 3 from Bryant. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
From deep, Bryant. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And the Clippers making a switch here. Harden outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 8 points. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lake.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for that game against the Pelicans.
Thank you for being with us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And here's MP for 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
That puts them in the lead. And that's 10 points for James Harden.
Well, a master from the mid-range. Harden so good at finding available space from that distance.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And that sends MP to the free throw line. Chris Dunn picks one up. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Loads it up for Bryant. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Leonard. 3, Kawhi, good!
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take, but Leonard is confident in that range.
And here is Bryant. 17 points in the game. Hayes with the screen for MP. Lets it go from deep. MP clapping right there.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 4. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Reeves. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And now a 6-point Laker lead. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Harden. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on MP.
And that is what Harden does. Draws fouls, hits shots, and makes plays.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Reddish, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Hachimura. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Lakers leading by 3. Bryant with it, and it's hard.
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that saying in the arena.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Dunn. Lakers with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the rejection by Zubac.
Well, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
So, for the Clippers, Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Zubac. Nine seconds left to play in the third. Here's Harden. Fires away from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Bryant. James is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Hayes, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Lets it go from 14. It's good.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
LeBron with a screen on Porter. And here's MP for three. Sinks the triple. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Clippers trail by 6. Driving in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work by Highland to draw the contact inside. He's a fearless scorer.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots.
Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
Solid execution by MP. It goes a long way when you master the pick and roll, especially early in your career.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Porter passes to Holmes. And foul. On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Sean Holmes, look at those throwback 5 the big burly guys that play physical, that like to rebound, bang around on the inside, and score in there as well.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Jones comes in for Porter, and it's James Harden in for Highland.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Leonard looking around. Over Reeves. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Working some magic inside. Leonard so polished.
Here's Bryant. There's the drive. And MP throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Bryant. Bryant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Look at that.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Clippers trail by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by James. Here's Zubac. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP passes to Hayes. Back to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
That's a smooth long-range bomb from MP, building even more confidence behind that line.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Clippers making a change here. Porter's checked in. Here's Leonard, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. .149 left in the game. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Chris Dunn. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. He told me that it's a separated shoulder, which, as we know, is an extremely painful injury. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game and probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and
that was something else.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them, huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
That's breathing a huge sigh of relief, guys. They're on their way to a win here, avoiding losing all 4 games of the season series.
And what a tremendous stand-up performance it was for MP.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Brent, I've always thought that, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is
the wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like that.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Back to LeBron, and a wide-open look for MP. Good, and the assist goes to James. Bryant's got 45 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now, Bryant.
James Harden. His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Now, here's Porter. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no...
You earned that one. Good win. Let's keep it going.